Before he do every song?
Every song.
Alright, I'm ready.
He listen to the beat, go to the bathroom, and he cry. He cry first. He do every song. He cry.
I'm ready. They like, you ready? I'm ready.
It don't matter.
That's fuck Birmingham.
But you really don't remember that song?
It's not memorable to us as it is to you. We don't give a fuck about this.
First of all, because I love the soundtrack. So this was on the soundtrack, so it was already.
Jason Dick was a shitty movie.
It was not.
Soundtrack. What the fuck?
It was not.
That movie was shitty.
I know a song on the soundtrack.
Let me tell you something.
I know a song on this soundtrack. The 5 Footers had a song on Jason Dick's soundtrack.
Jada Pinkett only got like 2 good movies in her whole career.
Oh, you know he don't like Jada. We're not going to go.
I'm just going to tell you the truth. She really
but
did.
That movie was not trash like you trying to make it sound.
That movie was kind of trash.
No, it wasn't. It was not.
You fuck with Jason there?
No.
It was kind of trash, right? It was kind of trash.
No. But I'm saying, you don't remember, because remember, they did this song, and then the girls came out and all did a song from the Black Panther movie. From Panther. In the night. Okay, y'all not going to play because y'all are older than me. Okay? So you remember the movie Panther that was about the Black Panther party? Yeah, and then the girls turned around and they did a song.
I remember the rapper song when the Panther came out.
Yeah, me too.
Not the girl song.
The song Freedom that had a whole bunch of women in the industry on that one song, just like they did a bunch of men
on
the industry on that song.
I think you don't realize how old I was when that stuff was going on.
You were older than me, though.
I know, exactly.
And I still remember.
I know, but you were at a different point. Like, you were younger, so, like, that stuff was affecting you. Me, I was like, man, fuck that old soft shit. I was in the streets and shit.
It's simple. It's more simple than that. Do you really believe that we, at the ages we were, when Texas came out, was sitting around these niggas? Do you know, like, we sitting in that song, we got to finish this video.
I'm going to tell you what was playing. I'm going to tell you what was playing literally when this is what was going on at my school when that was out. I mean, just like and it's just putting things in perspective.
Y'all make me feel like y'all was like real one-directional with music at that time.
I was.
See, there's a difference. I listen to everything.
I listen to everything now. In that time period, I listen to hardcore rap.
I'm saying then I listen to everything. And I'm shocked because not only do y'all love music, but y'all older.
But when you're younger, you listen to more stuff because you don't necessarily even control everything you listen to.
But as I got older, I still listen to a lot of stuff.
She's in here on saying that.
But I'm saying by the time I got to whatever age you were, I was still listening to a lot of music. I've never been one direction.
We're not singing
rappers. I was.
We're all different. We can respect that.
I'm just saying, there was a point where I was not fucking with none of that soft shit.
I wasn't finna sit there and watch television.
I want y'all to stop calling it soft shit. R&B is not just soft shit.
That's R&B.
That shit is.
So what's hard R&B to you?
Jodeci. First couple albums.
Said John B.
Jodeci.
Jodeci.
So
and I'm just saying that's like really soft R&B. This
shit
is light as
I'll
bubblegum.
play the shit out of Dario.
Okay, but if you think of what the song is about, how hardcore did you want it to be?
I don't want it to be hardcore, but just because it's about what it's about, then it's bubblegum don't make me want to listen to it.
It's still bubblegum regardless.
It's still
bubblegum. To be bubblegum. That was the point.
It was bubblegum on purpose.
They didn't do a crossover enough for them.
They was talking to like the dudes that was like ready to hear that.
You should be wary of any young
I wasn't ready to hear that yet.
Any young man that is not a singer that was around our age that stopped at the TV when he was on his way to the room with his glass of milk and saw that video and sat down and finished it, you should be wary of that. That shit probably just like, oh shit.
No, I'm not agreeing to that.
He's sitting there next to his mama like this.
I'm not agreeing to that. I'm not agreeing to that.
I'm telling you,
I'm not agreeing to that.
I didn't give a fuck about We Are the World either, if that's fair. I really didn't. I didn't fuck about that shit.
We Are the World was cool, but
I liked
Where the World was different. That was like Michael Jackson. It was kind of like different. This right here, this was like for a soundtrack. Where the World was like all of the artists in the world getting together.
But that was black popular artists all get together. Same way when the women.
All
did.
the stuff I listened to was black, so I didn't want you to especially.
Wait, no, I said it was different from the We Are the World because instead it was really
this was
just
not on a level of even. That's what I'm saying.
I stopped that. I paid attention when We All in the Same Game first came on the TV.
Like I said, all of the stuff I listened to was black, so a bunch of black dudes getting together to make a song was not nothing different than what I was listening to.
The
All
college
day.
was too big. I couldn't
How?
respect
Why? What do you mean how?
Name one other song where it wasn't just a feature of one person. I've never seen that many people come together to do one song that were all black.
We all in the same.
That don't make the song good to me.
No, that's not what I was
Secret
asking.
Garden. Secret Garden was good, and it had.
I did like Secret Garden.
You know what I mean? That was the jam. Bunch of people on there. But that. You will know.
You gotta fucking move your head.
I could honestly, I could probably appreciate it better now than I could then. I haven't even listened to it now, but I heard it was kind of bubblegum.
I just made an oath to myself. I'll never listen to it again.
Oh, see?
A few months ago, more than
that's okay. My baby's like it. That's all that counts. My baby's like
children.
My babies like it.
The children.
Because my kids get to hear meaningful songs whenever they're in my class.
Okay. To be fair,
So.
Some of your kids still digging their booty and smiling. To be fair, some of them do it to this day. They still
Whatever.
do it.
My kids listen to songs from all different decades that actually have meaning. Because I set a positive tone in my class.
I bet you do. Have it at elementary. I bet you do. Matter of fact, before you leave, can you set it up where I can just come sit in one day and just be a fly on the wall?
No.
I won't be high. I won't smell like weed. I just want to sit in there and just see how the kids and you interact. It will bring me so much joy. As a human being, it would enrich my life.
Whatever.
You have no idea.
Can you at least pick a gangster song that would still go with the fact we're Black History Month?
Why does the pendulum have to be one or the other? Now you're putting us in the box.
How's that putting
I said when I was that age. I said that plenty of times.
Because we didn't like a bunch of niggas in rayon shirts and edge curls and shit singing about some bullshit. You know what I mean? That's weird if you did. If you turned that on them niggas, nigga like that, I was like, nigga, you remember this shit? And we got excited.
But there were dudes who said that though.
You would have gotten your car like, that was weird.
No, I said when they showed
them niggas lit up. Like,
no, I'm saying there were guys who were like, when they showed the clip of them performing it, because that wasn't what you saw. And a lot of stuff, they were like, no, I remember that.
Hey, they still listen to the soundtrack.
Same soundtrack. That we sure was.
That's what I'm just saying. I'm just giving you the justification of what I was listening to let you know why I wasn't listening to that. This was the Panther soundtrack.
Same soundtrack. No rayon shirts, no edge curls. That's not my fucking baby.
As my seats recline.
Niggas shaking their necks around like that.
So, holy moly.
This is what we opening the show to.
Juxtaposition is what this is.
You want to take a vote?
No, because I'm going to always be outvoted when it's just me. That's why
you think we just always vote the same because we got dicks? That's fucked up.
No, it's because y'all would do that on purpose.
No, we're not that close. He disagrees. We disagree a lot. You would have no fucking idea. I swear to you. That's on my daughter. We disagree a lot. Lot.
But y'all ain't gonna disagree to open up to some.
I mean, if it's what you asked for versus what he just played, yeah, you lost like a motherfucker. Because we don't know. We don't want to know what them niggas say. We don't want to know. What the fuck you telling us? Why y'all niggas together telling us? What you telling us? Y'all got to sing us a message? Just say what you got to say, niggas. Why y'all niggas got edge girls and rayon shirts? What's wrong with y'all? All y'all. Ain't one nigga had a nap. I don't need that. And cuts in their eyebrows and shit. It was just weird. It was a weird night. They really thought they was doing something. They really thought they were out of the world.
Are we recording?
I bet you a lot of motherfuckers don't give a shit about that particular song.
Oh, we are. All right.
It didn't go gold.
Y'all ready?
Didn't go platinum. We can make it up.
80s. You ready?
Play some X-Clan. Fuck it. That's Black History.
I would play this. She didn't know it.
ain't no fun shit to satisfy us all. Yeah, let's just vote with our
Y'all never tried to satisfy me, so no, because when it was Christmas, we did not. Don't try it.
Come. I was giving you full.
I did come in December.
And carte blanche.
I came multiple times in December.
Hey, you said that you wanted to be able to pick, and I gave you carte blanche, and they come that week.
You shot if I did not. I was there.
That happened. I was really.
It happened. What the fuck? Like, why are you trying
it
to?
It did. Why are you looking at me crazy? I was going to literally. I was coming to give you.
We didn't even have the show right before Christmas when we talked about doing the Christmas show.
That's what happened.
Right. So but we had a whole month of December.
So you still wasn't That's but that is what happened. We didn't have the show. But it wasn't. It was because people weren't going to be here.
But we had shows in December.
I know, but the show leading up, we had a discussion about that, and then the next show we didn't do. Because I was going to give you, we had a discussion. You were like, can I do this?
But that's not my point.
My point is,
we did have that discussion, and I did say, like, okay, cool. You got it.
Can we at least have Pac, or we really got to have the 80s song?
Let's see. Let's get some Pac. What song? What Pac song?
I'll let you pick. It won't matter because y'all go whatever I say will be an issue. So no.
What Pac song?
Whatever Pac song you pick.
No, because I might pick something that you don't want to hear.
Whatever Pac song you pick.
I will troublesome. Rather be.
N-I-G-G-A. Oh. That's a good one. I said that.
What song? No, really. What song?
Whatever song.
Me Against the World?
Red Out of
I could do that one.
Why
did I
do that to myself?
You turn around to see?
Why you instantly frustrated yourself? I saw it.
Huh?
You just frustrated yourself.
Look, and I'm gonna just tell you why I say that. Why I say that because that particular song, I know. You know, when that album came out, one of my peers made that. You know how like people just
make you hate shit.
Yes. Yeah. Any other songs on that album? I don't know why I threw that. I was just really talking shit when I said that song.
I tried.
No, I want.
Fuck the lips now. Everybody like tried. That shit was cool.
When my homies call.
Whatever song.
No, pick one.
I said okay to that one. You said no.
But I said that. That's why I want you to pick.
Right, and I said okay. That's a good one. You said no.
What's your favorite Tupac song?
No, because it's slower.
How do you want it?
All right. Well, what's your favorite up tempo Tupac song?
Come
on.
Somebody pick one.
All right.
Fuck your play, hit him up. First off, fuck your bitch and click you, man. Yeah. You sound difficult, Taz.
No, because there's a lot of Tupac uplifting songs, and y'all.
Oh, you say uplifting.
It's Black History Month! Like, what the fuck? It's literally Black fucking History Month. That's the same shit we're doing December. But I'm like, it's fucking Christmas season, and we listen to everything but. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand. I'm saying though.
Okay. Right now.
I don't get it. When it's Christmas time, we listen to the other shit. When it's Black History Month, we listen to the other shit.
I played a black song the first week of the other shit. All right, look, how about... Damn.
Just get it over with.
All right, here we go. I don't know if this is uplifting. I was like gangsta fuck. Y'all ready?
I have no
clue. Not it. It's a commercial.
Oh, I was like, I have no clue.
Yeah, I ain't no clue. I'm ready.
I can deal with that.
Yeah, we going all the way in. We going all the way in.
Do it. That was it.
We going all the way in.
Oh, that shit hurts my ass.
Why are you such a hater?
Oh, it's the obvious choice. Really? How you feel good about this?
We're going all the way in. For the ones and twos, on the ones and twos.
What's up, man?
Hey, we all the way in.
Obvious.
Yes.
This is almost the most obvious of choices.
We all need.
Well, y'all didn't want my other choice,
a little bit of change.
I put mine in the Arrowhead bottle that you got water in it.
Really? That's the dance you do?
Do it. Black History Month. criticize we be stretching ourselves through dance as we do as a people.
Nah, man, we've been having a debate on which song we should play to start
You
the
don't
song.
do that?
And so we decided on a Tupac song, but we couldn't decide on what Tupac song. And so
because he has that many great uplifting songs that would
so
be great for Black History Month.
Songs. I don't know what song she wanted me to play though. I asked. She wouldn't play.
I did. You asked, and I said yes to one that apparently traumatized you. So
yeah, you did fuck that one.
I kind of.
That was a better choice. But then we got through it.
I feel.
Why you say got through it? Like it just hurts your heart to listen to Pac.
Not Pac. Don't ever try to put me on blast like that. With that particular song, I would say on air, it's dog shit for me.
Hey, that's just the way it is.
I can't.
That's just the way
I cannot.
Some things
I like the lyrics.
Things will never change.
Never change.
That's just the way it is.
That's just the way it is.
You know what?
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna sit over here today. That's what I'm gonna do.
The way it is.
Love you, Taz.
Tasmania.
I missed you.
How you doing?
You weren't here last week. I see your face. I see it.
Hi.
You don't feel the love?
No.
It's just exuding.
Yeah, permeating. Radiating. Uh-oh, slam dunk contest is on. We always got something on while we're doing this. Ha!
Good stuff, brother.
It's other entertainment. We're about to see what they got.
Now
They had
to
the green about to get out
here.
here. How y'all doing?
I'm well.
Good.
Man, I'm good, man, but I'm kind of got a heavy heart. Heavy heart today. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to get that into it, but yeah.
Love.
Yeah, sending out some love from the podcast.
Love.
Yeah.
Maybe you need to go listen to some uplifting stuff. Make you feel better.
Now, if you figure,
You know what? You gonna stop coming for me.
you say this all the time. It's the
You
truth.
gonna stop coming for me
Why y'all battling, man?
because he always be
This
picking
ain't
on me.
smack. This ain't smack
I like
URL.
uplifting
Big
music.
battles.
He be picking on me.
Let's sing that song. Keep your head to the sky.
As long as
That's an uplifting song.
love that
I know, but
shit.
that
It's
was,
Earth, Wind, and Fire.
I might have played that.
That sounds of blackness. I think the one I'm
That is
talking
Sounds of
about.
So you're talking about optimistic.
Whatever
That
the
is
name of it is.
yes.
So, but when
That's
you were
optimistic.
saying keep your head to the sky,
I'm sure that's
that
in a
was
lot of
not.
songs. Those lyrics. That's probably in a lot of songs.
But you know what?
He was talking about optimistic.
I was talking about optimistic. And thanks for naming it because now I can put it on my playlist.
Hey.
Boom. Tell you what. Let's do it. Come on, don't leave me out here.
This
So
one-
back to the
We're
podcast.
on camera. We're
Put
on
the
camera. I'm on there all night. I'm on this shit all night. I can do it. I was in the army. That was punishment. I can do it. All night. All night. I'm gonna do it all night.
Oh man, shit. Yeah.
All because of Tupac. He ain't in here with us.
Oh, they about to get it in. They
Don't-
about to get it in.
don't
Slam
do
dunk. He got the hands up. Get it.
Now you
Get it.
me when we come out.
Well, they just had somebody who ducked in Tim's school. I don't think he's the
He
first
dunked
one.
in
up.
Tim's.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch this again.
Sure did. Good observation.
Okay, I see you. Details.
Not really. She mad today, yo.
We made her mad, man. I think we made her mad.
She need to cheer up.
We told her that we didn't like her song. We kind of
Whatever.
jumped all over her song with Tevin Campbell and Brian McKnight on it.
And
Like I said, it's a classic whether you want to call
there's
it
red
classic.
shirts, there's S
I'm
curls.
not. I wasn't
First of all, you
debating
gonna
the
stop
classic.
talking about everybody with S curls as if rappers weren't rocking Jerry curls and shit back then too. Like you're not gonna
Damn,
make
I
it seem
heard
like it was an
Payback's
R&B.
motherfucking nigga.
I'm just saying
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
they was doing it too, so it was not just R&B singers.
She's right.
Oversized shirts,
That's girls.
S curls, single chains.
All I'm saying is-
Texturizers.
Texturizer.
All
Like,
I'm saying-
oh, this ain't no S girl. This is a texturizer. Half moons.
Mm-hmm.
Little half moons. They used to go up with the rayon shirts.
Man, come on
The
now.
creepers.
Every one of them.
Like
Come
I
on.
said,
Come on. That's when we was dancing, like jumping over our feet.
I could never dance, so I never did any of that.
Scoob and Scrap. Big Daddy Kane.
I like jumping around.
Taking you back right now.
Stop being mad, Tasmania. That's your name today. You turn shit up.
anyways, back to the podcast.
Hey, she said we weren't.
Did you introduce it?
Nah, we've been vibing.
Okay. I thought I
We've been
missed
vibing.
it.
Are we vibing or picking on
I
Taz?
think we've been picking on Taz.
That might
We're
be
not
a
picking on Taz. We're not like picking on you. I just missed you, and he ain't been here, so he probably missed you too.
You know I did. You know.
Like I said, this
You know what it is. You know I didn't have my fair share of being that person. So don't fucking cry about it.
Anyway.
Grow hair. Okay?
He said, I'm crying.
I don't plan to grow
up. He said, toughen up. That's what they be telling us as young boys. Toughen up.
Buttercup.
Get your ass up. You better not cry, little nigga.
You saw what you just got hit by a car. Yeah, you tough, right?
Get up. Tuck it in.
That's an actual flashback. Sorry.
Really? You got hit by a car?
I ran into a car.
Ran into a car.
That's a difference. You ran into it, not it ran into you.
Didn't see it.
It is different.
On the out route, but I hit that shit right on the bumper.
Ow. Like on the bumper, so it like hit the lower leg?
Yep, and then I spun around on one leg, and then that was it.
Did you see stars?
I didn't walk for 4 days.
It's not that bad.
It didn't take me to get medical attention.
You didn't break it?
I don't know what the fuck I did.
It was only 4 days.
Yeah. It was bad. It hurt really bad. I think I peed a little.
It was just a little sprain. Peed a little when it happened?
Probably.
A little bit.
A little tinkle. See? Self-effacing. Just to get some of the gracious.
I wasn't impressed with that done very much.
But it took him like 4 or 5 times before we got that, though.
Really? And that's what he came with?
That's the frustration that, they always on.
Oh, that's the, like, I better get one in?
Yeah.
But I can't talk shit because I don't really know what it is.
Well, they haven't really had, like, stars in the dunk contest in a while.
And Gordon in that other matchup the last time was probably it.
Aaron Gordon and Zach LaVine was, that was it.
Yeah.
We knew both of them had bounce, but we didn't know they had that kind of
bounce.
bounce.
That was crazy. That was the last
that was really entertaining.
Yes,
And we've gotten some dunkers with like that had some bounce, but it's been like just people that we don't know.
It's almost the creativity and the passion.
We grew up with like Jordan, Dominique Wilkins, like all the stars doing it, right? It was like stars, Kobe. That used to kind of be like a rite of passage.
And they took pride in it.
It was like a rite of passage. Like if you're like one of those wing players, guys that say you got bounced, and you get out there and you show.
Yeah. Say something, Taz. You like basketball?
I did.
Not anymore?
Nah, not really.
What happened politically that changed your view on basketball?
It wasn't political. It was like the rules changed. Like, it just seemed like every time you turned around, like, all I had to do was blow on a person. It's a foul. Like,
you like hand checking? Oh, shit.
You know what? I was that girl. I remember, like, when the Pistons had that fight, it's like, I was into shit like that where you actually had to fight for the ball and, it was more aggressive. This thing of, let me pretend I fell, and then I'm watching at the foul line all day.
They flop a little more, but I think it's a better game of basketball now.
Respect.
Like, a lot of that was, like, actually, like, they weren't playing basketball. It was just them being physical.
Right. And I guess that's what I liked more
I wish it
about
was, like, a kind of blend, because it is a little soft now.
Yeah,
but some of that, like, was, like, at a point, like,
I missed some of it.
That nigga. He wasn't even trying to get the ball.
I missed some of it. I do. I was real happy medium. So that was a good point. And you know what? You surprised me with that. So I'm going to just shut the fuck up. But you got me.
See? He was about to assume. He was about to assume.
I was trying to. Yeah, I was. So.
The intensity was just higher to me than now. So
that being said, it's them games, a lot of them games, they was like scoring like 89 points and shit. And that shit's not funny.
Fine as fuck.
Yeah,
it wasn't no hard to it.
It just depends. Like, I mean, I get it now that some of the, games are more.
They're more wide open now. It's a lot more 3-point shooting than it used to be back in the day. So it spreads the game. It's changed like that. But the hand checking, like she said, that's true.
It was just because I swear it's like I was trying to watch a game one day. And I was like, dude, if they go to the foul line one more time, like, it took the fun out of,
That being said, they still shot a lot of fouls back then, too.
They did.
Yeah, they did.
But I'm just saying that it was more intense, like.
Intense. You were more into it?
Yeah.
That just means that you got to get into the game.
She like prison basketball.
Yeah.
See, every time we be in a good place, y'all just see.
That's just what it sounds
like. You like physical basketball.
I do. Like, I could watch a street basketball game before I sit and watch the NBA.
Really?
Yeah.
With the difference in the skill, just you like to beat them up. You like it?
No, because, sometimes there are people who play at the parks who still got skills. It's just,
I know, but
usually
there are those standout players, but they're usually not to the NBA.
No, I'm just saying, it's not like they're just sitting there.
I know it's always those guys like they didn't make it. Like, oh, if only he wouldn't have fucking started selling drugs, he would have just went to practice. That guy.
That's not what I'm talking about. See, what's the topics for today? Did we even introduce the show?
Not yet.
No. He is stretching it out a little bit past this time around.
Not yet. You saying? You feeling the heat?
I need a drink. buy me a drink.